Hey guys, Katsuma Gaming here. Sorry for the long wait, but it's finally here. The tier list for February and, to be honest, also probably for most of March of 2024 is finally here, or more like it was there for a while already in the Konosuba Fantastic Days Encyclopedia. By the way, if you don't know what this document is, I have videos about it. I have the links in every video in the video description, so just check that out. Otherwise, they are linked in the official Discord, and the unofficial Discord, and of course on Reddit, so you have enough ways to find that, you know? So check it out. It's really good, I think, and a lot of people like it as well. But yeah, it's there for a while, but I finally now have the time to make a tier list video where I try to explain everything and justify why I rank stuff the way I do. And of course, as always, if you disagree with everything, if you think I should move something around, or if you think I'm a brain dead derp dude who doesn't know anything, let me know in the comments and I gladly discuss with you guys. And if I think you're right and I'm wrong, I also gladly, you know, make a new tier list with an updated rankings and upload it there. So let me know your opinions in the comment section. One more thing before we actually go to the tier list, which is a little bit of our personal hope, and that is talking about the Encyclopedia. I made this Encyclopedia pure as out of joy of this game, because I like the game, I want to help people, I want to provide all the info possible so that people can just, you know, easily get in the game and hopefully have a good time with the game. And yeah, it's up there, it's free to grab, and this takes a lot of work and time, as you can probably think. And I want to keep the doc for everyone, I want to keep it freely viewable for everyone, so I decided to actually make a Ko-fi link, as you can see, both in the doc and of course now down in my videos as well, where I'm trying to collect donations for the Encyclopedia. Yes, the goal will say something for myself, and of course I'm going to use the money for myself, but my idea here is to offer you guys a way to support the Encyclopedia by either becoming a member there, or, you know, just a one-time donation kind of thing, that I can dedicate more of my time into the Encyclopedia without feeling bad, because, you know, sitting there 3 hours just updating stuff and pretty much get like not even €1 back in return just kind of feels bad. I'm probably just going to do that anyway if people don't want to support the project through Ko-fi. But if you have a few spare euros or dollars, whatever left, and you want to support the doc and actually motivate me to make even more stuff, like all the things that are up there that I said I will do for the doc, I'm still wanting to do that, and you know, that would actually help a lot with the motivation, because you know, it's actually something that I'm working for and kind of getting paid for, if that makes sense. So it's a little bit less tedious and actually more of that. Okay, with that out of the way, let's finally talk about the tier list. First up, this is the old tier list from, I think, January, I think. So there's nothing new here, just want to have them for comparison, because the first thing I actually did was re-ranking some of these units. And this is what the tier list looks like after ranking stuff around. So for example, the big thing you can notice there at the top, I moved some meta units down there, most notably both Kazumas. I still think that the Kazumas are really good units. They are still in the strong tier list afterwards. I just don't think that Wind Shred Kazuma is 100% needed. We can use the Megumin strat. We have Whiz down there, which works also great for AoE stuff like that, and he will get used in the future. I still believe in that, but I would not think he's like the meta unit and you must have him to rank high, because last arena also proved that you can just rank high as well with Megumin. Same with Lightning Kazuma. I looked over all the upcoming arenas and events that are coming up, and to be honest, the next time we are getting a lightning unit, and a physical lightning unit in that case, which will be Crimson School Iris, he will not see any more use. I think it's time to say goodbye to him as the top, or one of the top units for lightning. He was there for a long time, longer than we expected, thanks to No Misaka, but I think it's time to move him down a bit. Other notably changes are, I think I moved Snow Cecily down. Yeah, I moved Snow Cecily down. Now with Christmas Aqua out there, you're probably just never gonna use her again. She's still a good unit, especially if you don't have that Aqua. But normally, if you have Aqua, you just use Aqua, not Cecily as well. So yeah, this is like just the stuff that I want to talk about. I moved some of these units down. It doesn't mean these units are bad with that, but I think, you know, their value over time dropped. I also think moved like some of the lower ranking Megumines just a little bit lower because they don't get used that often, or they're not like that great anymore. I moved, I think, Union down? Or I moved Union down, yeah. Like the Wind Union is down here, so to be honest, most of the top units up here are sadly limited or just fast/forbidden units. The most notably exceptions are Maid Leah still staying strong there, Mel still staying strong there, and of course Rin, Lightning Rin there. Again, I think Lightning Rin also will move down sooner than later, but she still can be a good back unit, so I thought for now it's just keep her up there. But that's just sadly a thing that's happening right now. We are getting a lot of non-limited units, right? We are getting a lot of limited units, and with that we of course also getting some really good units, and we just haven't had like any new good permanent unit in a long time. Stuff will change. We are getting a new unit soon, which will be a great unit and would probably end up in the tier up there. So rejoice, free to place. There are some permanent units coming that will rank up there. Also detective units are pretty decent. So there will be more coming, but for now this is just how it is. The off element use case tier list is still the same with Aqua, Megumine, and Iris. I moved some stuff, I think, around from strong tier. Again, I'm not trying to explain everything here, otherwise the video would be way too long. Just, you know, pause the video, compare it to images if you wanna know more about the different rankings and why they are like that. But I think with that we just have a better base tier line to work on. Turkey just said move Vanir down. I actually let Vanir stay up there for a single reason. That is, I know we are getting fast Vanir, and it will be also included in the next image, don't get me wrong, but OG Vanir still has this use case and actually still was used in AoE arenas over fast Vanir, because fast Vanir doesn't have like any kind of AoE skill. Vanir has that, and with that he also still works really great together. He's also still a passive trade unit, and with that I think for now he still deserves to stay up in the meta tier, but in the future he will probably fall down. Okay, with that out of the way, let's take a quick look where all the new units are ranked into. This is, by the way, the image that you can find in the Encyclopedia. Again, just go to the global tier list page and you can see same image there. So that's pretty easy to find, hopefully. And let's talk about all the newcomers up there. First newcomer that we have is 3rd Anniversary Aqua. You might be confused why she's up there, since she actually didn't saw a lot of use keys in the JP version, but I think in global she actually might have a great time to shine. First up, she has a tier 2 speed boost, which is something that Dark kinda is missing. She also has an EX Dark Damage boost, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was just, I think it was an EX Dark Damage boost, so she can work with other units like Ari, for example, together. And, you know, there are two great skills to have. She was less used in JP because we actually also had like collab Chris with CDR and speed, aka budget fast Chris, which is of course, you know, a great kit to have and was great to use there in that regard as well. She also got kind of replaced by collaboration units, which we are also not having right now on global. So I think with these information just in your head, there's a great chance that this Aqua will have a lot of use cases in the future, and that's why I put her there for now. Might be wrong, might completely flop, but that's my current prediction, and that's why she's up there. Next unit is Valentine's Day Darkness, and I talked about her before and I cannot talk about her enough. The fact that she has that great of a kit with both gauge up and CDR and counter damage just makes her that versatile and just works so good together with Forbidden Wiz. She's still used up to date with Forbidden Wiz. Actually, speaking of, I think over the next few days I upload some older arena runs. One of them was recent Earth Arena, where I actually upload 2 videos, one showcasing the Darkness Wiz team and the other one showing the new Rinov. Just so you can see that the Darkness team is still doing great, still going strong. I still think she deserves to be up there. Next one is New Year Wiz, also up there. She's also a dark unit, and she has a triple hit and I think 6 seconds of CDR together with her ulti buffs, so that her ulti 1 version now can buff magical attack stuff. Just makes her a great fit for the mage dark team, you know. And to be honest, just slot an Aqua there, ignore about Aqua's damage, just make her be there for the buffs, maybe lower the enemy's magical defense with her ulti 2 version 2, and you have a really solid dark team. The next new unit up there is Fasvanir. Fasvanir is also a great Earth unit that works greatly together with Wiz. He has a double hit with gauge up, and he has a single target CDR skill. So again, it kind of comes down what you prefer. If you want to have the gauge up and a double hit versus one mob, or if you kind of want the AoE skill from Vanir for damage. Or if you also, of course, can slot in the darkness and need another unit to provide the earth damage boost, then OG Vanir can edge out Fast Vanir. But I still think Fast Vanir is, generally speaking, a bit stronger than Vanir and normally should be preferred to be used. The last unit that you might be wondering where she is actually Thessalisa, and she's only in the strong units here. Why? Pretty simple to explain. We are getting pretty stacked in Fire Arena really soon. We are getting Funny Dodo probably end of, or like in April, I think, which will make Fire Arena competitive for mages again. Especially the moment we actually getting the new unions as well. That's when Fire is mostly mages, to be honest, no longer physical. I think when she dropped, she was maybe like used once or twice. In the meantime, she had another arena or 2 where we actually used her, but it's not like she's used all the time in Fire Arena. She's also less like team buffing and more selfish damage, so it really comes down to what you need / what you have in your team. If you can use her, she's a great self-damaging unit, but you know, if you want some kind of buffer, it might just be better to not use her whatsoever, or just use OG Lolisa instead. Other units in the strong units here that are new are the new Megumin from the 3rd anniversary. She will have, I think, an AoE restret skill for Wind, which works great with, of course, the anniversary event and the secret boss that will also be happening there to you know, just allow you to do more damage. I think she was only used once or twice. There might be a chance that she actually gets used more in the future, since again, we are missing collaboration Megumins that push her out. So for now in the strong tier, maybe I move her up or down. In the future, we'll see how she performs. Next new unit is, I think, really down. I think like one of the new units that I haven't talked about is sorry. I missed one unit completely, sorry. One more unit in the meta units tier is, of course, Valentine's Leah, the 2nd Valentine's unit. And she is a double hit and a single target restret skill. And with that, she of course also again works great with other earth units. Single target restret is kind of what we want. And I think for now she can stay up there, but I would say out of the new units, she has probably more the lower value side. Because while she's good for single target arenas, there will be a future Leah, there will be a light Leah who actually has AoE restret and has a triple hit, I think, as well. And with that, actually, even in Earth can outperform this Leah, especially if there are multiple enemies and you want the EU restret. So She's a good unit, don't get me wrong, but she will probably fall off harder than the other units. But for now, she will be up there because, you know, in a single target arena, this Leah is great to have as the Rashford unit, double damage for double hits for pretty good damage, especially of course together with whiffs. And Leah, just generally speaking, has pretty good ults, not gonna lie. Okay, so this should be, I think, all the units from Valentine's and almost all the units from 3rd anniversary. There are 2 more units that we need to talk about. First up is of course the current banner, which is New Year Cecily. She's in the good units if you're liking meta units tier. I said it before in the stream, and not sure if I did the talk about in the arena guide, but while EX skills are great and she doesn't have a bad kit per se, Light is just so stacked. And again, I said it before, a new Light unit will be coming really soon, which is also great. There's just no room for her. If you're missing meta units, you can probably still use her in some cases, but to be completely honest here, I think in my GP runs I never used her once, since I just had the other units, I just had the alternatives, and there was like no use case to actually use her. Then the last unit from the 3rd anniversary that I want to talk about is actually a new Darkness, and she's in the subs tier list. And you're probably confused why. This Darkness will have a gauge up passive trait, and with that, of course, she's a great sub for not only Darknesses but for a lot of units. To be honest, we are loving more gauge in our units. We're using gauge up earrings, we're using gauge up assistants, so having a more gauge up units is just great to have. In that case, Darkness just works for that, either for physical teams or magical teams. Just doesn't matter, to be honest. Just slap her on another unit for more gauge up and you're good to go. And with that, I think that's her best use case. You can potentially use her as a front unit, but I would not recommend that. And yeah, I think this should be all the new units that I included in this tier list. The only unit that I could potentially include here is the new unit that is coming, I think, again, next month. I would assume she comes next month. But, you know, to keep the surprise for now, even though you guys probably know it already, I haven't included her in the tier list. The moment she gets teased or released, I will update the tier list. I'm already giving you the info. She will be in the meta units on element tier. So, you know, with that, in theory, the tier list is completed, I think, for including March. If there's not a banner, I, of course, will make a separate video. If not, don't expect a new video. For tier list update, I will just make, you know, a separate video about the new unit, explaining who she is, how she works, stuff like that, so that people have the context. And yeah, I think that was enough talk for the tier list. Sorry again, a little bit longer video, but I want to give you guys the most information that I have. I hopefully make timestamps as well. I should probably have mentioned that at the beginning, but you will hopefully seen it already if there are timestamps. So, you know, just navigate around if you have questions or want to see more information. Again, if you disagree with something, just let me know. I gladly discuss with you guys and potentially move stuff around. But yeah, that's the tier list. I hope this helps you out. Feel free, by the way, to share the tier list around on other social platforms. Just, if possible, don't remove the watermark at the bottom left here, bottom right, so that, you know, I get a little bit out of it for doing this stuff. Again, I don't want to be like the guy with like, I'm not doing stuff for free, but you know, each bit helps me, keep me motivated, keeps me playing, and also, of course, just allows me to pull more, so I have cool new units to show them off and do, you know, better tier lists, arena guides, and all the other cool fun stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like that, like, subscribe, follow for more content. If you want to support me, again, either become a member on YouTube. It literally starts at 99 cents per month. Come on, guys, it's not that expensive. Subscribe on Twitch, or, you know, just either donate or go to the Ko-fi page and either donate there or join the membership there. There are actually some cool rewards there as well. I hope this helps you out, and see you all in the next one. Bye.
だから